It is finally summer, which means vacations are probably on the top of your mind and you are ready for your next adventure.
The good news is you don't have to travel far. Ohio is home to some of the best destinations and events in the whole country, all reachable with a single tank of gas.
From the iconic history at the Pro Football Hall of Fame to the Ohio State Reformatory.
To a luxurious retreat at Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa.
Why not wake up to the gorgeous views at one of the many great Ohio lodges?
Or cool off from the summer heat at our very own Zumbizi Bay.
It's all right here waiting for us to discover.
So buckle up and get ready to travel Ohio.
This is a great place to visit because if you're a football fan, obviously this is a place you want to come. This is where you can be reintroduced to your football heroes or the people who helped you fall in love with the sport.
It's a winning touchdown destination for any football fan.
You know, there's three primary reasons why the Pro Football Hall of Fame is in Canton. There's a historical connection. The original league that soon thereafter was renamed the National Football League was founded in Canton, Ohio on September 17th, 1920. So you have that historical connection. Two, the city of Canton had shovel-ready land available to build the Hall of Fame. And three, they had the civic backing, community groups who said, if you build it here, we'll support it. So it made it possible for the league to look at Canton as a really viable site for the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
And here it is, all these decades later, still thriving. So an amazing place to visit.
The museum is broken up into sections. Pro Football Hall of Fame photo experience, the NFL's First Century Gallery, Hall of Famer lockers, class of 2024, Pro Football Today Gallery, a Game for Life Theater, Black College Football Hall of Fame, Lamar Hunt's Super Bowl Gallery, and Hall of Fame Gallery.
You know, different things attract to different people. Some people love the photography, the pomp around the game. Some just marvel at, you know, how such largely large individuals can do the things they can do so gracefully. Some people just like to see the evolution of the game itself, the equipment that the players wore, and in some of the social history, you know, how football has been on a leading edge in some ways, you know, for social progression and different things. So we have documentation, those letters back and forth. So, you know, you've got that rich historical history that's all preserved here in Canton.
This is the Hall of Fame room, where you can see the bust of all of the Hall of Famers inducted over the years, including legendary Ohio State Buckeye wide receiver, Cris Carter.
It's very, very humbling to be able to know that you're honored with the greatest that ever played the game. You're in that same class of player. I think the other thing, being from Ohio, it adds significance to it. When you didn't win a Super Bowl, I think that in an ultimate team sport, the ability to take an honor like this, but it answers all the questions as far as what was your ability to play at a high level, sustain it for a long enough period of time that you would be included with these immortal men.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame has 371 members, with the 2024 class adding 7 additional members, including another former Ohio State Buckeye football player.
Randy Gradishaw. He's on the seniors list, so he's a great inside linebacker for the Buckeyes. Great career there with the Denver Broncos. Big linebacker, fast. Even before his day, a 3-down linebacker, could really do it all. A dominating presence in the middle, and a giant of a man, but very, very gentle in spirit. So yes, another Buckeye getting into the Hall.
One of my favorite parts of the museum is this area right here. It's called Pro Football Today. So if your favorite era of football is right now, this spot is for you.
Most people know us as the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Our real name, our official name, our legal name is National Football Museum. So when you think about it in that context, you know, we are the keeper of all of the history of the game. So it might be somebody who only played part of one season but did something historically significant. It could be guys who were very, very good but maybe not Hall of Fame caliber. You know, when we talk about the best of the best, there are 300, and with these 7, there are 378 members of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And more than 30,000 people have played the game since its inception. So you take that 30,000 and you whittle it down to the best 378. You know, we're talking about the truly elite. But all of those other, 29,000 plus people, they have official records here. We keep their history here and tell their story. And it might be somebody who was the star on some given Sunday. Might be somebody who spent, 13 years in the league and was one of those 378 best.
The museum truly captures every aspect of the game. So how soon until we see one of the NFL's most popular celebrity couples on display?
We probably would if either the Kelsey family or the Taylor Swift entourage offered us up something. We rarely say no, so we don't have anything yet, but we'll see.
For more information about visiting the Pro Football Hall of Fame, visit profootballhof.com. All right, go Long!
If you're looking to make a splash in your summer plans, look no further than Ohio's most epic water park. Of course, we're talking about Zoombezi Bay, and they got a lot going on this new season. And to tell us more about it, we got Anthony Sabo joining us again.
Welcome back, Cam.
Always great to see you, because I know we're going to have some fun. Now, first talk about the amount of rides that you have and the variety continues to blow me away.
So Zoombezi Bay, it's a very large water park. Still one of the largest in the Midwest. 23 acres. We have more than 25 different attractions here at Zoombezi Bay, from our Wild Tides Wave Pool to our Roaring Rapids Action River. More than a dozen slides. We really have something for everybody here.
And it's not just the slides of water, if you will, the water slides, but you have a cool feature where you're kind of incorporating amusement rides as well.
That we are. So brand new for 2024, It's our new Ride and Slide Pass.
Okay.
So that gets you not only access to Zoombezi Bay for the day, but also gets you the 16 amusement rides that we have over at the Columbus Zoo as well.
Nice!
So this really is a combination of, you get all the amusement rides, you get the zoo, and you get Zoombezi Bay all in one day worth of entertainment.
It's the best of both worlds.
It is. It is.
And obviously the entire park is totally family friendly. All ages are welcome, but you have two specific areas just for the adults and just for the kids, right?
Yeah, we do. We should go check that out.
Let's do it.
All right. So this is Pelican Point.
Yeah.
This is our toddler area here at Zoombezi Bay. So we have our Baboon Lagoon, which is our big kids play area, and then Pelican Point's meant for those littler kids. This is brand new in 2023. It's really a great area for the kids just to run around, have a great time.
Right, and it's a great lounge area too for the parents, right up against the water, so you can sit down while still supervising and watching your kids. Now, for those without kids, you guys have an area for the adults.
Oh, that we do. Why don't we head that way?
Yeah.
All right.
Now this is what I'm talking about, Anthony.
Oh, you know it.
Luxury.
This is how we do it at Zoombezi Bay.
So what's this area right here?
So you are at Crocktail Creek and the Sandbar. This is our adults only, 21 and over area. We're currently sitting in our premium lounge chairs.
This is awesome.
You now get food service to these for limited menu on your food service. The loungers come with their own tubes. So when you go to a water park and it's really crowded and you're trying to find a tube, if you rent one of these premium lounge chairs, you get tubes for the day that you can use in Crocktail Creek, our adults only lazy river.
Yeah.
We have a private concierge now that services the cabanas as well. So it is the premium in luxury here at Zoombezi Bay.
This is the life. Now, we've made our way around the park. I've worked up an appetite. Can we talk food?
Yes, of course.
All right, let's go. I know this place.
You know it, Surfside Grill, one of our many food locations here at Zoombezi Bay, right here at Wild Tides Wave Pool. This specialty down here is our chicken tenders. We also have our brand new food location this year called Bite. All kind of favorite food options, your burgers, your chicken tenders, the things that we've always had, but some new options as well. Lots of different fresh options, which our guests consistently ask for, so we're trying to do that a little bit more here in 2024.
So good. And very fitting that right over here, we end with the Wave Pool. What events do you have going on this summer?
So we have all kind of events throughout the season at Zoombezi Bay, but two of our favorites for this year are brand new Kickoff to Summer event. First time we've ever done this here in 2024. It starts on May 28th, ends on June 14th. We have daily entertainment. We have big inflatable games that all guests can participate in, like inflatable cornhole, skee ball. And then we have our Summer Nights, which we are rebranding this year to Summer Nights Game On. So we're leaning in to a little bit of the sports theme this year. All of our dive-in movies, which we have every Friday from the end of June through the end of July. They're all sports themed this year. So you can get all that information at ZoomBeasyBay.com. We do have different options for your season passes, for your gold memberships that get you 12-month access to both the Zoo and Zoom Easy Bay. The best deals of the season are going on right now through June 21st.
Okay.
So you want to check that out now.
Anthony, thank you so much.
Thank you, Cam.
Like you said, if you want to find out more information, visit their website. In the meantime, the only way to end this is to zoom in on the waves.
You haven't experienced Ohio until you've stayed at the Great Ohio Lodges. Spanning 9 scenic state parks, every property features unique lodging options and outdoor recreation for the whole family. Here to tell us more is Steve Jones. Steve, thanks for being here with us today.
Oh, well, thanks for having me.
So I'm excited to talk about this because I have not had the pleasure of staying, but now it is at the top of my list. Tell us about your 9 different locations and the various type of stays you offer.
Well, we offer multiple stays, 9 different parks throughout the state of Ohio. Each park is unique in its own way. And for Central Ohio here, it's pretty much a short drive. You're not going to drive any further than 3 hours to get into any park or anything.
Nice.
You go to some parks, depending on what you're looking for. If you're a hiker, you're going to want to go down to Shawnee State Park, Salt Fork State Park. If you're a boater, you want to go to Salt Fork. You want to go to Maumee Bay, which is up on Lake Erie. And they're all just a couple hours drive away.
So many great places to stay. What sort of outdoor recreation and entertainment options exist?
We have hiking, boating, golfing. There's beaches at most of the lodges.
In Ohio?
In Ohio,
I love that.
right
Okay.
here. And what we always say to people is, you know what? You go on vacations, you know, that's fine and dandy. But every now and then, you just need a little mini vacation. Stay right here in Ohio. You know, you just hop, skip, and a jump, and you're there.
Absolutely. You mentioned boating, golfing. What do you have for golfers and boaters out there?
Well, we have, if you go to some of the lodges that have the pontoon boats, we rent those. These are nice boats.
Yeah.
Most of them, the oldest ones are like 5 years old, so they're not these older, junky boats.
Okay.
Golf courses, we have 5 of them throughout the lodge, out of the 9 parks.
Okay.
I've golfed at 4 of them. If you're a hack golfer like me, you're gonna love to go to Punderson Manor.
Okay.
Because the course is wide and flat and just, you're not gonna hook or shank the ball and you're gonna be in the fairway. If you are an expert golfer, you're gonna wanna go to Salt Fork. It is a very challenging course.
Okay.
Lots of hills, and it's gonna put you to a test.
I'm sure some of our viewers are watching thinking, challenge accepted. Now talk about the food and drink options.
There are restaurants and a lounge area at each state park lodge. Food is magnificent. Houston Woods is really known for its food. We get a lot of people also bleeding over from Indiana coming to Houston Woods since it's out in Western Ohio. Each one has their own fare. If you're an adult and just want to wind down after hours and all that, nice lounges. Some of the marinas at the state parks have restaurants, so
Okay.
yeah, you'll be good.
A great place to eat and drink. So let's talk about any rewards or deals that you're offering right now.
Definitely have rewards. If you go and stay 10 nights, you get 1 night free, or you'll get $100. It's a cash gift card that we get you. It's for the Great Ohio Lodges, and you can use that towards a future stay. You can use it in the restaurant. You can use it in the gift shop. You can use it in the lounge. You can use it at the pro shop, at the golf course. You can use it on a boat. So we definitely have those. And if you look every now and then throughout the year, we offer specials.
Okay.
So always check the website, greatohiolodges.com, and all the information, all 9 lodges would be there. Or you can call 1-800-AT-A-PARK.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for being here with us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And as you said, you can visit their website or give them a call for more information to plan your trip there. We'll be right back. You can escape to a luxurious winery right here in Ohio, a haven of tranquility and luxury with modern amenities and breathtaking views. Let's go learn more about Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa. Joining me is the CEO CEO and General Manager Scott Swaldo. Thanks for having us here today.
Thrilled to have you here today. We appreciate you making the visit.
So this place is gorgeous. Tell me a little bit about Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa.
Well, thank you. This is a family-owned business. It started about 14 years ago. We took a dilapidated tree farm and turned it into this luxury resort and spa that it is today, with all kinds of amazing things to do, including the vineyard, the winery, the distillery, and restaurants, and all kinds of things, overnight accommodations.
So many things to do here. Let's talk about this summer. It's a great time to visit. Why is that?
Well, first of all, we have this beautiful 55-acre property that people can stroll the grounds with a drink in their hand. They can enjoy all the beautiful outdoor dining venues. But on top of that, we have concerts, we have cruise-ins, we have Wellness Tuesdays. We have all kinds of specialty events with food and wine pairings, and a lot of special things for people to do that really embrace the beautiful surroundings and the beautiful aesthetics of the property.
You talked about food and wine pairings. Tell me about your 3 distinct restaurants.
Well, we have 3 that are available year-round. We have the Bistro, which is our upscale restaurant, which is a barn from 1823 that's been completely restored into this kind of rustic, elegant space. We just remodeled the interior. It's absolutely gorgeous with high-end kind of rustic Italian food. We have the Crush House, our kind of middle road, more casual environment, which is like a more contemporary bar and restaurant for lunch and dinner. And then we have our Still House, which is a restaurant that is more a coffee house by day, cocktail lounge by night. It has live music. And then actually there's a 4th one seasonally, which is the Piazza, the most beautiful outdoor dining venue in really Northeast Ohio, which has also live music and is an absolutely beautiful place to have a glass of wine or lunch or dinner.
Well, I'm hungry just thinking about it because Italian food is amazing, and I can tell that the food here is fantastic. And so, obviously, coming from Central Ohio, you can make a day trip, but for those who want to stay the night, let's talk about your overnight accommodations.
Yeah, we have really 2 options that are really unique. The villas, which are 4-bedroom villas, which you could stay as an individual guest or bring a group and have this incredible Tuscan kind of old world villa. Or we have the Casa, which are more individual suites with private verandas. 48 rooms in total, really high end. It's a AAA 4-diamond property. And we also can rent the farmhouse, which is another unique opportunity. So it's really luxurious accommodations for the guests.
So obviously this seems like a great place for couples. What about for families?
We really have something for everyone. We have, again, the Piazza, which is more casual. So we have some outdoor venues that are more, kids can play cornhole out on the grassy lawn. So, and of course there are groups. A lot of groups come here for special occasions. So really has a little bit of everything to offer.
That's great. Now we are in what you call the Cave. This is gorgeous. And this is new, right?
Yeah, this opened 1 year ago. We're really thrilled to offer this really world-class wine tasting experience in a true underground wine cave. And behind us is the actual wine barrel aging area. So you can do tours here. You can come just have a glass of wine, do a tasting. It's really part of the whole experience of visiting Gervasi.
And speaking of experience, you have a spa experience.
Yeah, just above us is a world-class luxury spa that just opened a year ago as well. We have some really unique experiences for couples as well as individual treatments, from massages, skin treatments, body scrubs, things like that. And of course, glam services, manicures and pedicures. So we really can, with your overnight accommodations, add to that and really make a whole 2 or 3 day experience out of it.
Well, Scott, I think you have everyone in Central Ohio already making their plans to come visit Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
My pleasure. Thanks for being here.
Talking to you. What a beautiful place. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For more information, you can visit gervasivineyard.com.
It is still rated as the top movie of all time on IMDb. And now, 30 years later, the Ohio State Reformatory continues to welcome people to experience the beauty, the hope, and the restoration of one of our state's most iconic sites. So, let's go inside. To tell us more about it and about a big celebration happening right around the corner, we have the program director, Ashley Ramey. Ashley, it's good to see you.
Thank you for coming.
It never gets old coming here. Talk about how significant it is to have something like this right in our city.
Yes, so the Reformatory was originally built in 1886. It's been here for years and years. Started as a prison, had a little bit of a downturn, got really bad there for a while, and then when we closed down, Shawshank came.
And when you think about the different types of tours people can do here, it's kind of where Hollywood meets history. You blend the two together, correct?
Yes, that's actually the name of one of our tours. We have the Hollywood Meets History Tour, which is part reformatory history and part Hollywood history. We have the Beyond the Bars Tour, which takes guests to the restricted areas that they can't get to on their own. And then we have some other tour offerings as well.
And I recognize this room as seeing the movie about 50 billion times. Where are we right now?
Yes, right now we are standing in Andy's office, which is part of our Shawshank suite. We have the Shawshank Museum up here.
And throughout this museum, you can see so many unique pieces from the actual movie.
Yes, we have set-worn costumes. We have a ton of props available. Warden Norton's office is just off to the side here, so you can really immerse yourself in Shawshank.
Now, speaking of the Warden's office, can we go in here?
Absolutely.
Is this one of your most popular spaces that people can enjoy?
Yes, it is. So right here is where the Shawshank, or where the Warden Norton's office scenes were shot.
Look at that. Do people still get taken aback? I mean, 30 years later, when they go on these tours, does it make them feel like they're right in the movie?
It does, and we hear from folks constantly how much this movie touched their lives, how inspired they were, how it really hit them in a delicate part of their lives to feel that hope.
It's such a hopeful, and then the ending scene of the movie is just absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
And you have so many different programs that you offer. What type of tours can people take?
So they can take the Hollywood tour, the history tour. Beyond the Bars takes our guests to the restricted areas of the reformatory. At certain times of the year, we offer an Old Sparky tour, which is all about the electric chair that was used here in the state of Ohio. We also have all kinds of paranormal activities in the evening. So we have something for everyone.
And you're celebrating a big milestone, not just with the movie celebrating 30 years, but the reformatory itself, right?
Yes, it is the Shawshank Redemption 30th anniversary celebration this summer, and it's the Mansfield Reformatory Preservation Society's 30th anniversary as well.
And for people to sign up, how do they go about booking tours, and how do they get here, say, if they're coming from Columbus?
Yes, so 71, we are almost a straight shot from Columbus, about an hour away. It's going to be ohiostatereformatory.org for our website. We have descriptions and listings of all of our available programming there.
And a little birdie told me that you guys are going to be offering escape rooms pretty soon.
We are, so escape rooms are going to be opening here in the summer. We're very excited about that. Yeah.
Can we come back for that as well?
Absolutely, please do.
Oh, Ashley, thank you so much. At some point, I'm just going to move here. Do you mind if I just put a cot in the back?
No, that's perfectly fine.
All right, you know what? I actually think I see some cops outside, like the warden. I'm going to sit at the desk and try to get away with it. So much fun. Well, hopefully, after all of that, you're inspired to plan your next road trip close to home.
And remember that you can always check out the businesses, events, and destinations that we showcased on myfox28columbus.com.
Thank you so much again for tuning in, and always remember,
It's always a good day
to travel Ohio.
Join the conversation right now on the ABC6 Facebook page.